On the 18th of February 1970, a baby girl was born 5 weeks premature in Wollongong Hospital with a blockage in her duodenum. Her parents were told she had 1 chance in 10 of surviving if she could endure the trip by road ambulance to Prince of Wales Children's Hospital Randwick, where paediatric surgeons led by Professor Toby Bowring would operate.
I have with me Rod and Jean Gibb today. They've both had a long history with the athletics in the Nowra area. Could you tell me when you first met Christine?
We met Christine in the 80s when she was a teenager. Yeah, she was recommended to come to the athletic club from someone in the school, which Jan could probably remember better than I can.
Yes, it was Nowra East School where she attended the part of her schooling. They had a special class there and they could see she was a good runner, and the first night she came to athletics I thought, gee, looks like we've got a good runner here, because she was good.
So how were you involved in her athletics?
Well, we were just administrators and organisers with the athletic club, so
Right.
just simple as that.
Yes, I was the secretary and keen to get new members, and I remember the spot where she was introduced to me at the Nowra Showground 38 years ago.
Do you remember, did her deafness affect her running at all?
No, it didn't affect her running, because that was good. It affected when she began to run, because you can't hear a starting gun when you're deaf. So in short races you couldn't hear the gun. She would wait until she saw other people moving and then she would move. So it did have that effect. You couldn't hear instructions too. In distance running there's often instructions given by the starter and course officials. You can't hear them. Got to be a disadvantage. It didn't seem to affect her, however.
Yes, in the distance events, it was a disadvantage because she couldn't tell if someone was just sitting behind her and then they were intending to take off for the finish. So we'd be yelling, or I'd be yelling at Christine, "Go Christine." I thought, oh no, she can't hear me. But she couldn't hear the footsteps behind her.
Now, Christine has been running successfully for many, many years, hasn't she? And what do you put down her success to? What do you attribute it to?
Very committed. She trains by herself. She doesn't depend on a coach. She very rarely gets injuries. Over the 38 years that she's been running, she has won so many medals that I think that is part of her life. She enjoys winning medals, and I don't blame her. And yes, she's just got that do or die. She gives 100% every time she runs.
Sheer determination.
Well, do you have anything else that you could add to our story about Christine?
She's in the 50 to 54 years category. She's looking forward to turning 55 because that puts her into another category for the Masters running. And I think she's the only person that enjoys getting older. So I'm sure she's there for a long time yet, and we encourage that.
I want to go and marry Papa True. And I'm trusted on my arm. Like a tree. Keep it quiet. Keep it locked back. Don't rain. Cold, hot, cool. Like a tree and lack of cooking vaccine. I tried swinging down. I think what the car. How can it grow? Come down. I've been moving. I've been killed. have a beach, got a beach. The bird, beach, it's hot. I have third. For the bird, the chill. The chill. The pie, I want to buy. I try to team, protect the team. I want Galway, the UK.
New Zealand.
Protect the I want Galway. I want Tây Tán đi rồi, không gặp tôi không. Cứ bạc, xin chú ta ngồi, vừa mà thằng. Cứ bạc, bè bà. Khoác thật. Anh nói tôi khoác thật. Cái này mà, bà. I like how the world the protected me. Family, happy. I was trying to die. I want IT done. IT. I'm trying to die. But I believe. Mình toàn toàn
The Willandra cross-country course is on Mac Wilson's farm on Browns Mountain Road, Tapatally. It used to be a dairy farm until about 1966. It changed hands to his daughter, who I married, and we started running cross-country in 1963. It became a lot bigger than just running on a weekend when the schools became involved and they used it for their annual cross-country carnival. There are a 1K loop, a 2K, 3K and 4K loop. So in major events, people that need to run 8Ks just run 4 twice. 6K of course is 3 twice. Anything longer you just keep going an extra multiple around the particular course you want to do.
Christine at the Masters Cross Country.
Here are our medalists. 2005 World Masters Games medalist for women 35 meter cross country. In first place, gold medalist with a time of 35 minutes 32 seconds, Christine Suffolk, obviously from Australia.
One very happy girl. She's got the whole set now, plus